Greetings from Mexico.
Welcome back to the show, folks. It's the Haters Pod. You never heard that before?
I have not heard that, yeah.
It was on the radio for a couple days in Manila. We found it. One of our fans, listeners, is in the Philippines.
All right.
Shout out to our Tagalog heads. And they said, this guy that you're always beefing with.
Yes, you are.
He comes to Southeast Asia, and he's wanted out here.
Mm-hmm.
He does apparently a bit of nefarious business in Chinese restaurants.
Wow.
I think because in Chinese restaurants, all white people look like Wayne Gretzky. So that's how he can get away with it, you know. He commits a horrible sex crime, and then they're like, "You look like Wayne Gretzky." It's not. It's just a common white rapist.
Yeah, there's an empty Cybertruck in a bamboo field somewhere just outside of Peru, just outside of Cebu.
He's like, at first I just went there because I like drunk driving and getting away with it.
Are you saying that he gets blamed for every rape that happens over there because he looks like every guy?
Well, he's brought it back here, so he found out that you can still get away with it in Chinese restaurants.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to bring a little bit of Phuket back home, you know what I mean? If you want to live that wonton lifestyle.
What happened there?
It was bad.
Sometimes, by the way, sometimes everything we say.
I just have such a distaste for all what's his name.
I just don't like rape. You're a big advocate against rape.
I'm getting sick at how many times I'm going to have to bleep names out the top of this podcast.
Are we going to bleep?
Yeah, we bleep it.
Good.
You can say whatever you want. It gets bleeped.
It gets bleeped, but we did this last week. This is real fucked up. We'd spent a good 20 minutes talking about him and his sex crimes, and then we didn't bleep the song out.
Yes.
I didn't?
No.
It's in there?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck.
Oh, fuck. I have to re-edit
throw me a
that.
spot.
It's great. I think it might finally launch us. I think I was thinking about.
Wait.
I was thinking about the other day.
Wait,
I need
that's
to take
live
down this
right
video.
now.
Right now. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't take it down. I was like, it's
Radu's already gone on
It's
record.
got to come down.
it had to come out at some point, you know.
Radu's
Stop
already gone
looking
on
at yourself
record.
in the fucking screen.
I'm doing that too. I don't want to look at
I don't
that.
even like looking at myself on there. I'm just making sure you're still little on the
I always forget how small I am until I go back and edit a podcast that I'm on. I'm like, God damn.
The camera adds
That's
10
nice.
pounds, but it takes a couple inches
Yeah.
away.
I look shorter too.
It
Dude,
makes you shorter and fatter.
during the Olympics, me and CJ woke up. We watched that fucking USA hockey game at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And Crystal, my fiance, was filming during the overtime when they won.
yeah.
So she got a video of me going up and hugging CJ. And she showed it to me. I was like, good, dude, that looks like a stepdad and son. Looks like he just gave me my first bike.
We hang out recreation.
Yes. How tall are you?
2'1".
Yeah.
No, I'm 5'6".
5'6". That's not even that bad.
It's not that bad.
That's
but
like Tom Cruise, right?
But he smalls it up, you know what I mean? Like he's
It's
always
because I'm
happy and
also
angry.
thin. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think it's the thinness? Like if you were stout,
I think
people
it's
would
the
notice?
head. You got a
Yeah,
big
that's
head.
what it is. I have a small head.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have a 7 and an 8.
Oh,
There's head sizes.
I didn't even know there
Like
was.
for a fitted hat, yeah.
See, I always know. I know there are,
I
but I
had
don't know.
somebody-
my
That's how I
head
know you
size.
didn't grow up in California, is because you don't know your hat size.
Everyone
yeah,
knows
I don't
their
know
hat
my
size.
hat
Oh, yeah.
size either.
Really? Where'd you go up?
Miami.
Yeah, you guys are snapbacks.
Yeah, we are.
You filthy fucking
Somebody asked me the other
snapbacks.
day what hat size I was like, I don't fucking know.
You make me
Isn't
sick.
everyone's head the same?
I got into fitted hats when I was like 15, but I didn't realize it was like.
So you stole somebody's hat and it just so happened to be your prescription?
No, I went. I went to the hat store and they had all the sizes. You know what I mean? It wasn't
The
like
hat store?
Yeah, Lids. I believe
Lids.
it's.
What a name for a hat
Lids is
store,
my
too.
favorite store. I wish they had a cryptocurrency I could invest in.
Lids always has a guy who's like jangling a
Lids is
set
great.
of keys, like as you come in.
Yeah.
He's like acting like he's just out the door.
Dude, he's like, oh man, you're lucky you just caught us.
Like, nah, man, we actually don't have that one in that print. We got to custom order that Cookie Monster hat. And Radu's got a 15-year-old girl on a bike next to him. And a white dude. He's like, all right, maybe we'll come back next week.
It takes up such little space in the store.
Lids? Oh, it's a
Lids.
tiny
Lids.
store.
I've been in Lids once on fucking.
It's
Times
like
Square.
it feels like an ethnic store.
Yes, it does.
It's like a Bulgarian store in the mall where you're like,
feels
how'd you even
very-
get?
And nobody's buying.
How'd you get half a lease for a fucking
Yeah.
place?
And
they're like,
nobody in there is
but
ever
they
buying.
exist in every mall in America. Any store, any place that's ever been a mall. You're like,
Right.
how do you not have a Lids? What do you mean? It's not really a mall.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
There's always some out of work or
It's
recently
beautiful.
employed wigger in there.
It's America.
I'm holding this job down. Yeah, I can tell you. I can eyeball your hat size.
And then also like an uncomfortably white black guy.
There is.
Like, whoa, man.
He wants to work.
You're not going to like try and do my taxes, are you?
Right.
He's like, I'd love to be a Foot Locker right now, but I just can't hang with those guys.
But I don't look good in stripes.
Yeah. I can't be a sports authority either, so I'm a lids man.
It's like you have big eyes. I just noticed.
I do have very big eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody told me I have the eyes of a haunted Scooby-Doo painting.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I do. I'll watch videos of myself and I'm like,
You have piercing eyes.
thank you.
They're strong.
Jam.
Not like ours. Ours
are small.
They're small and untrustworthy.
You have
Yes.
pretty beady eyes. Yours are just droopy because you're on opioids.
Not anymore. I'm infrequently on drugs.
Really?
I just look like shit all the time.
You do.
I've earned it. I have.
What have you done to earn looking
What do
like
you mean?
shit?
I look at the sun every day. I stare that fucker down.
You son of a bitch.
I show him my dick.
Have you ever done that asshole energy stuff?
No, I don't need that.
Do you know what I'm talking
Bleaching
about?
your sun? Yeah. We
Bleaching.
Sorry, but bleaching your ass with
Yeah.
the sun's powerful
Yeah.
energy.
I don't know
need
how much energy it would give you, but I do think it might feel kind of good.
My butthole's not a plant. It can't do photosynthesis. Do you know what we're
I have
talking about?
beady eyes.
You ever heard of anal bleaching? Sun bleaching?
For sex?
No, these guys out here in California, their life's not, bad. They don't have any problems. They come up with stuff. And so
Yeah, so they need to get sunburns on their
they
asshole.
wake up every morning. It's called perineum sunning. And they go, one of the secrets to living a good, healthy life is to show your sphincter directly to the raw sun.
Jesus fucking
No
Christ.
sunscreen, no cream, no UV filters. Just wink for the fucking...
Right. So, but bleaching? Why do they call it bleaching?
Oh, because it changes the color of your,
So they're bleaching
of
it
your
naturally.
precious little asshole.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is the first time I'm hearing
You've
about
never
this.
heard of this?
No,
Never heard about
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is old hat for us.
This is a
Go
common
ahead and
thread
cue
in
this
my
video.
podcast.
Huh?
It's just Radu spreading.
Yeah, no. There's guys, they trick like people our parents' age all the time and being like, yeah, you got to do this.
You got to take this seminar.
We got a seminar. You do it in MacArthur Park or whatever. Probably,
What are the health benefits?
they're all alleged benefits. They're like, it just makes your mind clearer.
Well, your asshole gets tan. and
Your asshole gets really leathery.
I guess outside of that, nothing really comes to mind.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
like
more cosmetic, really.
Yeah. Because
I mean, I'm sure the claims are like anti-cancerous or like it, helps your schizophrenia or whatever. But like all it does is like create a burning sensation in your rectum.
All it does is
you
answer
guys-
the question, are you gay?
right. Are you?
No, I think a gay
Yeah.
guy would be like, I would never expose my weathered asshole to the sun. Like I need that.
Real gays operate in the
I
shadows.
need that for what
Right,
I'm
right.
doing. I'm not gonna like lower my, I don't want to take more prep.
Have you guys ever had your asshole eaten?
No.
I've had it spit on by my girl.
That's
by
nice.
by your wife?
Yeah, but
That's
it's usually
really-
a punishment.
I was going to say, what was the fight over?
Yeah. What a sweet girl. That's what I was.
You didn't do your chore.
Bend over.
You start acting out all the time.
No, I never have. I've had somebody kind of like fiddle around down there, and I'm like, whoa, wait. No,
Hey
no.
now.
Started rooting around in my muffler, and I went, shop's closed.
You didn't like it?
No.
Okay.
I experienced the world ass first.
The what?
I think the way you should, like this Slimer doll or whatever. If I could, I'd put this in my ass and see what it was all about. You can't really know. People talk about the concept of true weight. You can't really know how much something weighs until you've had it inside.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Watch out, you're going to impale yourself.
I knew that
For
was
real.
coming.
This is a dangerous thing to have, Brian.
That's
Right?
I know.
Call me
I
Brian.
hung them right there, and I was like, probably shouldn't, but I already drilled the holes.
It looks. I mean,
They're
I feel like
sick,
I'm on
right?
a Joe Rogan podcast.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed that
Got the
thing. We
American flag.
molested this moose to death.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Stop fucking looking at yourself.
I'm not looking at me. I'm looking at how much time. I'm like, oh shit, I only have to do 50 more minutes of this.
We're on the clock, right?
I'm used to working with a clock, I was raised in the circus.
Do you guys clip this podcast at all, or is it just
No. We do
everything that we
no
do?
marketing. We just,
We do, this is for no one.
Yeah. 300 people watch this and they go, why the fuck is this on this YouTube channel?
Right.
They comment, fuck you. This would never happen if Pat was still alive.
I've never seen numbers drop so drastically.
Shout
Yeah.
out Pat Barker. He was one of the writers on the last
really?
roast that everyone got mad at.
Oh yeah.
He's the king of roast battle, but he left
I know.
acrimoniously. I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
aware a little bit.
He has such an impact on American culture. People don't even realize. I'm not going to drop his
No,
business.
he's changed history.
He really-
doesn't talk
he-
about it.
I'm not going to say, and you shouldn't either.
We shouldn't either, but he has had an impact. I'll tell you literally off mic. He's had an
Yeah.
impact on things that you're like, holy shit, he worked for that. Like that's
That's
it's
his doing.
changed the trajectory of not just comedy or life or his, like the whole world has been
Really?
impacted. Yeah, and it's coincidental. He didn't set out to. He just did a gig, and it,
Whoa.
It's got to have like a pretty big ripple of like a butterfly effect.
Yeah.
I mean, I know him obviously, but you keep hearing his name come up.
He's the man.
Yeah,
the man.
And people miss him on the roast battle.
Yeah.
I like you know what I love about him? He has the same build as Guam, but he does much more with it. Like he once walked like from the east side of LA to like Santa Monica to the ocean, and I was like, just like
Why?
I was like,
Somebody was like, Pat, don't do it.
Yeah,
like,
why
just
is he doing
picturing that walk the whole time.
Yeah. It's a fucking sturdy walk.
Just
right
an
there.
umpire going through the city. The fuck out of my way! Just plowing.
Yeah. Guam never did that. I don't think.
No, dude.
One would tip over.
Yeah. Guam did.
Dude, yeah, I was talking to Guam the other day. It was like second to last game of the World Cup, and he was asleep on the couch at the Roast Battle studio. And he woke up and he goes, "Oh, is this it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is the last game." And then literally within 30 seconds, they scored, and I was like, "Oh shit, did you see that?" And I look over and he went. He was already fast asleep.
Damn.
And then he woke up and he went, "They scored?" 10 seconds later, back asleep.
I would do anything to have that of like just being able to like go to sleep
Nod
for
off
10
like
minutes,
that.
come back in. Like, cause I've seen him like sleep on shifts, and it doesn't affect. Like, I'm awake. I could be awake for that whole shift.
That's why he got downgraded to a inferior comedy club.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't just that. And that was actually a clerical error. But
Clerical.
It really was.
Really? I don't know
Yeah.
anything about it.
We can say it.
Guam is the man. Like
Guam fucking rules. I actually meant to say something nice to him the other day. I wanted and I forgot. I wanted to tell him that he's a staple of the LA comedy
He's a
community.
staple of my heart.
And when he goes, we're going to miss him. So any day now.
When he's dead in 2 years.
Oh shit.
But he got they had to let him go as a door guy at the Comedy Store
yeah.
just for like, I don't know.
Been
what
there
it
for
was.
like 30
He had been there
years.
too
I
long.
I know. Yeah.
Well, Mitzi Shore had apparently put a clause in the door guide contract as a joke that if anybody was there like 18 years
And
or
they
more,
didn't get passed?
that they would get a retirement package. And somebody like told Guam about that, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it."
He was up for. No, I've heard it. It's
There
even
was an
sadder.
actual
I hope
retirement?
I'm not putting his business out there. So they offered him the paperwork, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna pay your pension or whatever." And he was like, "I've been to prison. Like, I technically shouldn't have had this job. Like, I don't want." He was like afraid to like, snitch on himself. So like that's why he quit. Now he works at the Improv.
Well, I heard the opposite.
He's
I
like,
heard that they tried to get him as a security guard because he couldn't be a door guy anymore. So they
I've
wanted
heard
to put
that
him on
too,
as
yeah.
a security guard,
Heard
but
that too.
he couldn't get because of his time in prison.
Damn.
He couldn't get his
he
security guard certification.
Maybe it's both of
So
those
they had to
stories.
let him go. It's probably all.
So he was
Either way, if
actively
you're-
going for the 18-year pension.
I don't know if it's 18.
I don't think he was. No, I think he was.
No, somebody told me that
It's
he
such
was
a
like.
funny thing.
Somebody told me that he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it." Which I mean, I don't care if that's the true story or not.
So fucking funny.
That's the story.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, that is the
We're the
story.
first ones to tell it.
Yeah.
on,
That is
on wax.
told
that
the
is
story.
like hilarious.
I told
Yeah.
the story last week, but I'll tell it again just because it's so good. I was talking to Guam the other day, and he was like, "You know, if I was president, things would be awesome." And I was like, "I cannot wait to hear what your solutions would be." And he's like, "All right, first things first. Anyone in prison who's got like over a 10-year sentence, you just kill them."
It's a practical solution. That saves a lot of tax dollars.
He's like, "You just kill those guys." He's like, "Those guys, they're not coming out. They cost people money.
Yeah.
Just you got to kill them."
Yeah. I didn't think I'd be fucking swayed by him, but goodness
Is there
gracious,
like a
good
practical Thanos way of going about that where it's like you do like some kind of a litmus test with those guys? It's like, what are you going to do when you get out? And you like really quiz them. Like,
Yeah.
how are you going to operate? What are you going to do? What are you going to offer to society? What's your plan? Are you going to educate yourself? Are you going to go to work? Are you going to spend time with your family? They're
Well-
just like, if you get the vibe that they're just, and it's purely vibes based.
Right.
If,
I mean-
if you get the vibe that they're just going to like fuck off, maybe like just do some low income job or go back to
Just
crime.
think about
like-
it this way, though, because some people
Do
are
they
like
go into a group?
some people are like 19 years old, right? And they get a bid for 20 years. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So you're like,
I mean, that person's just a fucking animal by then.
yeah, but also you get out at 39 and you have some complex PTSD, and maybe you've done some pretty cool things on the inside, race stuff to survive, and you can kind of start at 39. You know what I mean? You can start your life over.
You can be rehabilitated.
I think if you've been in comedy for 12 years and you quit, that's the same as having been in prison.
Yeah, dude. Our buddy, one of our buddies, Logan, he quit doing stand-up, and he was like, "It's so funny to quit doing stand-up, and your mind is just warped now.
Just
like your brain is just completely
institutionalized."
Logan Quiros.
Oh, I didn't know he quit.
Yeah, he's at least on like a long-term hiatus. Truly one of the funniest.
I like him a lot. He's very funny.
funny.
His podcast was very funny too.
Oh, dude, they're fucking amazing.
That's
Shout out to what are they?
Yes, the fucking the dog about the dog being a transgender was so fucking funny.
I didn't see that. They got on national news.
He calls a vet like and pretends to be the agent of like a very famous actress, and he basically pitches that his dog is a woman but it's a man, and he wants a change of gender surgery. And it goes on for a while. Like he really
the doctor's probably done that, I think. Yeah.
And then she's like, we need to do it for practical reasons. He's like, no, we really feel that she's a woman, and we have another male pit bull, but we think that this dog is a woman. It's one of the funniest clips I've ever seen on a podcast ever.
They're incredible. Speaking of the LA comedy scene, new Predator just dropped.
Bro, I know. That's why that's kind of half the reason we brought Dante in, because we're like, yeah, you went up 4 rungs on the Bringer food chain now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
One of the Mount Rushmores of exploiting young comedians way down.
Year one level open mic comic.
This guy, he was a legend in the game, Jimmy Shin.
Jesus Christ.
You know, and he was brought down by the goodwill of just everybody, every single person that could.
Anybody who's ever seen him. I've never even seen the motherfucker on stage.
You never seen him on stage?
No, I can't imagine.
It is pure, unfiltered garbage. It's like the type of, like there are...
I mean, if his comedy is anything like his flyers, it looks like shit.
It looks like shit. It'll have you like slamming the ground begging for Darren Carter in a second. Like, bring the fucking party starter in.
Bring the party starter in.
Bring the
Wait. Why are we throwing Darren Carter in? Is he a running gag on this?
No,
Darren Carter rules.
I love Darren Carter. He's a friend of mine.
He's a guy that gets besmirched a lot because he does flashlight.
I heard he was a black comic back in the day.
Hell yeah, he was.
He does have the face for it. He doesn't he look like an albino?
And the principles.
He does. Yeah.
And the bars.
And the bars.
I like my woman like I like my.
Yeah, it kind of goes hard, that shit.
Dude, it's.
I had him on I've had him on several of my shows. Yeah, he murders.
By the way, he destroys in a way that you can't even follow it.
Yeah.
Like, just
like, oh, you're gonna do a joke after fucking the guy has a flashlight, and he's gonna
go ahead, do your incredible social observations after fucking this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy likes his women like he likes his fucking
coffee.
Yeah. My sister went to a show at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club years ago.
Yeah,
and it was like her first time ever going to a stand-up show, and I was like, "How was it? Who'd you see?" Blah blah blah. And she was like, "Oh, we really liked this one guy. I can't remember his name." And I was like, "Oh yeah, what'd he do?" And she was like, "He like." Brought a flashlight out.
Yeah, I know exactly
I was like, I just text back in all caps, the party starter.
But maybe he's a cheap punchline, because for a long time in LA, people used to like shit on him and be like, this guy represents the antithesis of like being an artist in comedy. He's just doing whatever. And then so many people have come around and been complete dog shit that we're like, we were wrong. Actually, Darren Carter is an incredible artist.
Right.
And these other guys deserve to be killed to death. They fucking blow.
This is why this podcast is called Haters.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. I also think there's something weird about like being a sex predator and being a hack go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
Well, you can't write jokes when you're too busy plotting your next move.
Plotting your next.
When you're scheming.
Yeah. You have no talent, but you got all the ambition in the world.
All your creative energy goes into tricking someone.
I mean, that's not to say that there aren't incredibly talented
Wayne Gretzky
like comics that rape out there. But
what's the timestamp on that one?
I don't even know what we're talking about. It's very funny.
You'll learn soon.
Yeah.
That Dateline episode is going to be incredible.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah. One of the funniest things about him. So this is how I found out that he because like everybody,
he's a sex pest?
Everybody in New York knows and talks about it. Someone
who's he bugging?
My buddy Grady, who's on an episode of the Texas cast of this, he opened for Lucas Zelnick, and great comedian, son of a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And
the second fucking.
And someone in the audience like asked, they're like, "I'm a huge fan of
Wayne Gretzky."
And then Lucas, like to his crowd, is like, "Oh, we like everyone in New York knows that guy rapes. Like he's a huge rape."
But he's a good comic.
No, not even that. Actually, I guess he has some funny jokes, but mostly he does annoying crowd work.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were vouching for him.
But the funny story about it, no, I wasn't vouching for him. I was vouching to watch out for him.
Okay. Yeah.
I was giving him the headliner vouch. The funny story about him is, as the story was going to break about his allegations, he very quickly like met and married one.
Haters.
Oh,
Yeah.
I went to a wedding with that chick.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, she almost fucked a magician that night. I actually think she might have. And let me tell you something. He was so good, I almost did too. He was phenomenal.
Where was this?
It was in Cancun
Damn,
or
bro.
Tulum. Yeah,
I didn't even know they had magicians in Cancun.
It's crazy to me.
Redhead, too.
And this will be tough to edit. We might have to walk
Yeah,
around
we're
this
gonna have
whole
to edit
segment,
the whole
but
20 minutes.
It's crazy to me that like you can still pull that as a move, as like whatever allegations are coming out, you know, they're like, oh, he's a child molester, Nazi collaborator, like just get him to marry a beauty real quick and the public will fall for that story. Like, and they did.
How does she rationalize? Like, how do you have the conversation? Like, hey, I want to marry you.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some shit coming to light, probably in the next few years.
No, there's no way he told her. There's
You don't
no
think
way.
so?
No.
Damn.
Or if anything, he's like figured out a thing of like, dude, there's a couple people that are like out to get me and like they're saying whatever.
Yeah, for like the first 2 years of the relationship,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
dude, these guys just fucking hate me,
They
man.
fucking hate me.
So then when it comes out, you're just like, dude, see, I told you.
I told you.
Now they're going to the extreme. They're calling me a pedophile,
Yeah,
and he
couple-
starts listing all his individual things. They're saying that I like to take little boys out to the front yard and have them sun their butts.
I'm not even joking. It happened with,
Fuck you, bitch. I fucking.
you know him?
I don't know.
Wayne Gretzky.
Very young, talented comic, killed himself after the allegations were coming out about him.
Fucking son of a.
When I got to LA, and I knew some of his victims and whatever, I knew some of the stories. When I got to LA and I was telling, you know, somebody,
Wayne
this is
Gretzky.
a horrible guy.
Stop saying his name so I could have to do less
You're
work.
right. Someone was like, oh, he wasn't even like doing anything that crazy. He was just stealthing. You know, he was just taking the condom off and not telling women. I'm like, first of all, that's a sex crime. Number two.
Nah, you have to wear condoms to be able to take them off.
They call that stealthing?
They call it stealthing. Yeah, it's both the criminal term and the colloquial term.
I'm learning a lot.
Lockheed Martin's really pissed off about that.
Same charge
The
as
fucking
sexual
Defense
assault.
Department.
It's the same charges as rape.
Can't you guys call it like F-35?
Yeah,
or something?
the
Yeah.
B-52.
Bitch, I went stealth mode on that.
SEAL Team 6. You want SEAL Team 6?
Oh wait, that is it because she didn't see it coming?
I suppose that's why. Yeah, I think
exactly.
that's it. Yeah.
That's
But
pretty
what's
clever.
the point of doing that?
The point is just doing something without the person's consent, taking the condom. You're like, I feel
Just 'cause it feels better.
feels better, whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is that when I came out here and was like, hey, this person's a dangerous rapist, and I'm like, they took their own life. I'm glad they're out of the picture. People were like, oh, no, they're already running interference. Like, it wasn't that. It was less than that. He was, because he's still like, even in death, a commodity.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Whoa.
People have a business interest to protect. So that's how it circles around. It's like that's how there's always going to be these open secrets in media and entertainment and whatever. Because people are like, how did Cosby? People knew about Cosby for years and years and years and years.
And they didn't say shit.
Well, they said shit in green rooms at parties and stuff. And what they're
But
like,
not on
they're
a
like, you're not
public
working
thing.
Philadelphia with him anytime soon, or stuff like that. But on TV, I mean, only Cosby himself made 3 jokes about it. He made the Spanish fly joke in his stand-up, and then he made the barbecue sauce joke in his TV show.
I don't know the barbecue sauce one.
I mean, it's just something about how like he drugged a bunch.
Was it?
Like,
Damn, that's good.
it's like a bunch of family members or children or something not getting along, and then they eat the ribs, and then they're all sleepy, and like, he's like,
Damn.
and his wife is like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "It's my special barbecue sauce." He's like, everyone gets all lovey and touchy after they eat. It's like it's aged incredibly poorly. Like it sounds like AI made it up to make him seem even rapier. But
Yeah.
you're like, no, this is just Cosby in
AI
his
slop.
own words.
In the background, there's like an apple and a banana with their butt cheeks out.
Yeah.
Remember there was like a couple of months where they're like, yeah, AI is good, but you can't make it, it can't make it racist, and it can't do this. And then like 3 years went by, and they're like, no, it does only racist porn now. That's all it does. It's just like pictures of that wooden thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that little stump with the
That
weird
little
face.
stump, yeah.
The sharp nose.
Yeah.
Matt Burns sends me those things all fucking. Dude, I had to tell him like, dude, you've ruined my algorithm.
Matt Burn ruins everyone's algorithm, bro. That's the
you don't
least
like
of the-
that? Oh, I thought you'd like that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I thought you'd like that for the host.
Check this out. It's a Chinese guy. He's eating up someone's throw up, and then he throws it up.
Yeah. Isn't this hot?
I sent it to a girl. She's a blocked me.
Yeah, it's like a fat black woman shitting, and he's like, I would let this would ruin my life.
that's the least.
She could throw me off a
The least
building.
of it- the least is like, some Latina going like, "You're a small man, and I
Yeah.
don't like you, and you're a very weak man, and I'm,
He's
you
like,
can
No,
come if
that-
you want to, but I don't think that you should."
He's
and
like,
you're a
I'm going to
bad boy."
empty my bank account.
And then there's another one. Oh, yeah, yes. There's another one where he's like, a woman farts, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that I farted."
He sent you that?
Yeah,
I
well-
think I sent him that.
Oh, so you guys are in the same food chain.
I'm watching your
Dude,
shit.
yeah.
now,
he's
dude.
watching
Yeah, you're getting
secondhand.
secondhand smoke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think everyone's Matt Byrne fucking DMs are insane.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling him something I've been doing recently that's just so stupid is instead of looking up music on Spotify, I'll just type in a bad word.
Yes, that
I'll
was
just type in
hilarious.
retard and see what pops up.
And it comes up.
Why,
with
just show
shit.
LMAOF
Some of
comes
it,
up?
some of it has
LMFAO, what
some
do
of
they
it
call
has like the word in this title or lyrics, and some of it's like the vibe is just retarded.
Yeah. The vibe. Yeah.
Is there a
The fucking
retarded vibe
AI
now?
figures out on the vibe.
They
What is it, like the hyphy movement?
First of all, it's like, you mean Wesley Willis?
You mean Pussy Money Weed by
for
one of
reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually exactly what I was
looking for.
Is that who sings that song?
You know Wesley Willis?
I don't know Wesley Willis, but I know
He's
Rock and
a
Roll.
heavily mentally disabled punk rapper. I don't
Punk rapper?
Yeah, he's like an early internet guy. I don't know how else to describe him, but he was popular.
He's
Popular around-
Is he special needs?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you're
he's
saying
super
is,
special needs. Like people would show up to his concerts.
Wait, is he the... No, that's Wayman, the guy with the teeth that you can find on the Vegas
I don't
Strip.
know the genre. You seem to know the range of retarded music. A
Let me
little
check a
more.
couple of my playlists.
he's like, I'm the guy who just searches the word retarded. You know, you don't need to search shit. You know what
if,
you're
you guys,
looking for.
if you guys just be quiet real quick, I might be able to connect. I have to clear my head real quick.
He's going to his mind palace.
I can find one.
Yeah. He's not looking at us in the eyes.
I can Professor X every retarded person in the world.
He's got his memory organized by the price of the McDonald's menu in different years.
I just
He's like 30 nuggets. 40
I just have
McRib
flash
is back.
visions of a bunch of non-retarded people getting beat up. It's like POV of just fists flying in fast food restaurants. It's shopping carts being tipped over, Pokemon cards being crumpled.
How's this for comedy gossip? You know what got taken off Netflix recently? Attell's last special.
Attell's last.
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross
What's
buns?
the reason for that? Oh well.
Nothing special. Like no, it's like literally just like
What are they gonna put one shot back on there?
yeah. They needed more room for a second Tony Hinchcliffe. Bomb.
Well, hold on.
Another bomb is hit
Finish
the
this,
side
but
of
we
the-
got to get back into Jimmy Shin.
Oh fuck yeah! We're
Apparently, that is the fucking reason I was brought on here.
but it was just it goes to show that like Netflix is like really cold about those 2-year licensing agreements. Like there's a lot of comics. Tony was one of the first ones who's like, one shot wasn't taken off because it sucked. It ran
It
its
was we've all seen the Greg Roque clip. It was a 2-year licensing agreement. You fucking imbeciles.
We can almost harmonize that quote.
Yeah.
We should do a song,
Imbecile.
auto-tune, of just Tony Hinchcliffe quotes.
That's so funny.
We're doing it, Red Man.
We're really-
It's called The Best Fucking Night of Your Lives.
I think Attell's special got pretty decent numbers, but it didn't get like Baby Cobra or like with those like huge Netflix specials that have like been there for 10 years level attention.
Is that Ali Wong?
Yeah. And part of it was I don't think that he had he did a pretty big but not humongous media run. He did like big for Attell, who doesn't do a lot of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even like heavily produced in Attell style, which was what made that special beautiful.
I know. It was he had to add 4 or 5 minutes at the end to make it like get past the 40-minute mark. It was like so concise. and
You
he
can't tell the story about the audio, huh?
I can tell every story. Yeah.
Okay.
His,
It's incredible. I think you've told it on here before, but you got to
I
let
might
Dante
have.
hear
Yeah.
it.
His last special, he shot it at Cobb's, the comedy club or whatever, and he does it with the same director that he's done for the last couple ones. And
This guy fucking failed into a sweet spot.
they lost the audio from the second show. So that whole special is like just one show, just like the
Damn,
first
that's
show.
baller.
You know what I mean? Like some people take 10 shows.
I know.
to tape their special.
That's
Some people
fucking
take-
sick.
4 is like the
How's the special?
industry
Four's kind of the
standard
minimum.
now.
If you never saw it, Hot Cross Buns was
Hot Cross Buns is
amazing.
really good.
It's fantastic.
That's the most recent one.
Yeah. 2024 or something like that. But I was,
Oh yes, I do know that one.
what was really funny is like we were in the middle of working a weekend. Like Friday it was on Netflix, Saturday it's not on Netflix. So like Saturday, as I walk in for the early shows, he goes, "Stop saying Netflix in the credits." And I was like, "Why? What do you mean?" He's like, "You're not."
Shit.
And he's like, "It's not on there anymore." I go, "Don't worry, they're never gonna take bumping mics off. You're fine." Like, he's like, "Not that one, my most recent."
Yeah. That's so relatable.
That's a funny
for some
credit though,
reason.
because nobody who knows Attell knows Attell from Netflix.
They don't know him
anyways.
from the most recent special. Yeah.
But they know him from bumping mics.
Some people do. Yeah. That one.
And then
because
what's the show again?
what his special
Insomniac?
was. Oh yeah,
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
Yeah. I feel like that's his big thing. No?
But that was 20 years ago.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
literally. Like,
But for like Attell fans or comedy fans, like that's
yeah.
I mean,
They know him from all over the place.
He's the greatest working comic on the planet.
I know, and
and
he's
his
legend.
biggest credit is 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. But
well, for the longest time,
But people, it's just because people haven't kept up.
yeah,
at the Comedy Cellar.
this is a special where he goes, and then the white man came with the flute, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a very.
That's
funny
one of the throwaway jokes, even whatever. But it's
Damn.
like he does like 28 minutes of comedy, and then he busts out the recorder.
Yeah.
It's like the
Incredible.
recorder, as it's known in the Middle East, the saxophone. He has an uncomfortable amount of jokes.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
speaking of jokes, Jimmy Shin has been outed as a known predator and sex offender.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was incredible. So
I didn't. Yeah.
I don't want to even get into the details of all the sex crimes that he's committed because they haven't all been outed. But
For people who don't know, let's let them know. So Jimmy Shin, he's like an open mic, like a year one level open mic,
Yeah.
talent wise, and a
he's a talent
predatory
exploiter.
He's a predatory bringer show booker.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who's like, "Hey, I see you're pretty good at comedy. If you can sell 20 tickets to my
Yeah.
show, I'll let you.
I might be able to keep the lights on.
I'll let you do 5 minutes or whatever, some shit like that. Not like Dante's deals, which are great, but Jimmy, not only for years, being a bringer is not by nature a predatory behavior, exploitive, or any much more so than any other regular comedy business, right?
Or acting as well.
But then taking advantage of those vulnerable people on top of that, when it's like, come on, dude, they're already making all your money,
Yeah.
and selling
That's
all your
fucked
tickets for you, and you're like, now I'm gonna
Say, how are you gonna fuck me in the ass and then also
him
sexually
drunk
assault me?
and fuck. Like, and he wrote a book that he didn't publish, a book called Pimpology,
Yeah.
about his exploits in like bothering women into giving up the
Yeah.
pussy. Like,
And also, like, picture a
annoying
guy named Jimmy Shin. He does not know pimpology.
he kind of looks like an Asian Peter Griffin, if I'm being honest. He's like a little chubby and just suburban.
But he also dresses in like Old Navy ad.
Yeah, and
wear.
he dresses like he's still 19, and
He dresses like he's in the Wiggles.
yeah, and he wrote this book just to, explaining like negging and different kinds of tools
like
that
that
he
book,
uses.
The Game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The Game, but even gayer and dumber, where he's just like, if a bitch isn't super nice to you, be cold and mean to her back, or you're like, okay, did you even get pussy this way, or is this just like,
Yeah.
are you running
This is
counter interference
yeah, yeah.
to like make other people?
I was at the
Right,
Ice
right.
House the other day,
Fumble.
and they still have Jimmy Shin's headshot up.
I'm sure, yeah. Well, the Ice House is a legacy club. They're an old place, They like to keep their traditions going.
I
for a
wonder
long
if Jimmy,
time.
like, if he got so much pussy off of this, he's sitting in his bed at night being like,
it was all worth it.
he doesn't even care. I mean, his comedy career was never a fucking
He's
real
like,
thing anyways.
I would do it all again if I could. All the rips.
Does he talk
not
like
even
that?
No,
Chinese.
if he did, he would kill. It would be hilarious, but he
Yes, it would
doesn't.
be.
A lot of the people he puts on his show do sound like that, though.
Yeah. But what I thought was really cool, and I forgot the girl's name. She's really funny. She's really just a cool bitch. But the lady that was in charge of the mic drop movement that or at least organized
Oh,
it,
that fucking New Yorker chick?
Yeah, because this girl from New York. The funniest thing they did to get all the clubs and whatever to renounce doing business with him was just publishing another chapter of the book every day that he was still on comedy clubs' calendars. And so like,
Damn.
they're like, day 3, pimp all. They're like, it's just Jimmy in his own words. You're like, oh my God, this is awful. Like,
You read every single passage?
not every single one, because it's also written at like a 4th grade reading level. Like clearly one of the reasons, if you remember 2006, like anybody could get a book published. You know what I mean? Like Russell Brand got a book published. Like,
Wayne Gretzky.
Got a book.
yeah, dude, everybody got a book out there.
What's that time
And
You gotta cut that out.
Yeah, he's real deep.
He's a nice-
Wayne Gretzky.
We used to be friends. Now we're not.
Anyway, Shinsanity, American
crazy.
Me.
That's a crazy riff.
He
Dude, if he could lay up, he'd be fucking fine.
He'd be better than
If he had
Kobe.
better ball
dude.
control.
Yeah.
if he was dangerous in the post instead of at a party, he would be a fucking.
Does Jeremy Lin still play basketball?
No,
I don't know.
no, he does podcasts now. He does basketball
Yeah,
podcasts.
good for him.
Damn, you
He's
and
one
him.
of us.
Yeah. You guys.
Yeah,
into
you know
our
my
industry.
colleague Jeremy Lin.
Yeah. Kobe famously passed on the ball one game.
That is really annoying that like you could tie like a lot of really accomplished people together as podcasters.
Yeah.
It's like, Alan Dershowitz, Joe Rogan, Obama, Bruce Springsteen. They're podcasters. Amy Poehler, famous podcaster.
Yeah. We were in the same vein.
Yeah. Blue Chew, bitch. You didn't have to come up slanging dick pills like the rest of us. Fucking tricking our audience into buying dangerous mattresses that release gases into their homes. You ever seen one of the mattresses that the podcasters would offer?
No.
They literally had a warning on this, like, warning, emits gases. Don't be in the room for the first 6
I have one of those mattresses.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Yeah. Stinky, boy.
They do stink.
That's the first quality you want in your bed.
It's stinky.
You want it to smell like shit.
Man,
That
no.
way, if you shit in your bed, not a big deal.
Yeah. He's a 3. Yeah. Out of the 3-bedroom household, I did not think that you would have a fucking stinking.
So anyway, I was surprised any group of comics came together. I was surprised the LA comedy community came together. Because if you remember, right, we had another guy, another friend of the pod, Ian Ira Russo.
Oh yeah, good friend of the pod, Ian Ira Russo.
Like 2 years ago or whatever, hit a nice lady over the head with a water bottle. And it was like most of the scene rushed to be like, fuck this guy. We don't fuck with him. We always hated him, whatever. But some people weirdly, like people that you're like, you of all people, were like, we don't know. Let's not rush to jump to conclusions. He's the staple of this. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Even like rinky dink open mic hosts sometimes will be like, I don't want to be out of line, and people start talking like this is the mic where D'Elia goes or whatever. You know what I mean? This is the mic where Jimmy Shin goes to work out his new strategies.
Is this good?
Hey, is this
Has
work?
this worked for you?
It's just doing Jay Leno. He's like, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? We're just showing his penis to people. Shout out Michael Day-Day. That's a classic Michael Day-Day bit. People would ask him all the time because Day-Day lived in Austin for a long time. And they'd be like, who's the funniest guy in Austin? Is it this comic? Is it this comic? And they're like, no, it's this homeless guy that stands on the corner and shows his dick to people, and he does the Jay Leno voice. He's like, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? And people would believe it. They're like, it's not a real homeless guy. He just made that guy. Anyway.
Incredible.
Jimmy Shin, R.I.P. Gone, but not forgotten. Hopefully never forgotten. Hopefully.
This podcast will keep his legacy alive.
No, there'll be. I think there's a couple people that are like, rest in piss to this idiot. Like, and obviously we're not even close to the biggest ones to touch on him. But
The episode is called Pimpology.
this episode, we got to call it Pimpology. We have to.
Yeah, the AI readout, the generics transcript from this podcast is going to have so many different.
Someone asked me the other day.
I'm actually going to get in trouble from this podcast.
I brought you up the other day. I was like, oh yeah, you got to hit my man Dante, and they went Abreu, and I was like, I
appreciate that.
I don't say just your last name. I say Gonzalez-Abreu. I go the
Thank
whole.
you.
But
Actually.
do people they get confused and they have to pick one?
Abreu, I've not heard actually.
When I bring
They
you
just
up, I
go-
just say Abreu. I don't say.
Really?
He also did it. That's what made me think of
Well,
it.
who's
yeah.
got the fucking time to type both?
Well, I know, but like they usually pick Gonzalez, you know?
Well, Abreu's shorter. It's also
It's less.
yeah, it's half the work.
Yeah.
And I know that you're gonna know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. There's only a couple Dantes.
I'm not gonna hyphenate it in a fucking text.
Whatever. Hey man,
It's only so many hours in the day.
I really appreciate this guy. You just dropped in my fucking totem pole.
Do people ever do Dante GA with you?
That's what I used to pick. Apparently, I have to shorten it. I don't know what I'm going to shorten it with.
Gay Dante.
Yeah.
You got.
You should start going.
Yeah,
Like,
right. It doesn't really play into the Hispanic side like I'm anyone who's an industry guy.
If
tells
you
me
know
to.
Miami, it does.
You should
What
use
are you
GA.
talking about?
You should start
What
going by
Romanian
Dante
like-
General Admission.
Yes.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Dante GA general
Yeah.
admission. Yeah, but that whiteifies me.
Good.
What would make you more Latino if you were like VIP Dante?
Yeah, I had Ryan Jennings. You know Ryan Jennings?
Of course.
He was like, just go Gonzalez, mate.
That is so funny. Like, little two latte.
Yeah, go, what the fuck are you doing?
What's it gonna hurt? You think there's a lot of
Gonzalez.
you think there's a lot of other Dante Gonzalez?
good.
What is Abreu?
It's by the way, this is just my dad's last name.
Oh, the whole hyphen is just.
Yeah, I didn't combine anybody's fucking name. This is my dad's last name.
In island Mexican culture, what they do
In
is
what? Island Mexican culture.
yeah.
Talking about the Philippines again.
I appreciate you taking some of the brunt of
they
it.
don't pick like a paternal or maternal last name. They go everything. You know what I mean? So if your last name is X-Men and her last name is Garcia, it's X-Men Garcia.
Right. No, there's a street in Spain with the name Gonzalez-Abreu on that I've been on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You went to see your colonizers block?
Apparently, yeah.
Hell yeah!
I mean,
Dude,
we all know that's what's happened.
I went to a neighborhood called Apodaca in San Luis Potosí, and it was the colonizer part of the.
It was the guy?
Dude, it was.
What do you mean? The colonizer part of the what?
It's like in that city, there's like the natives, and then there's like what was colonized, and the colonized part is like the nice part of the city. It's like built up. It's like when you think of like classic Mexico, like because it looks like Mexico City, like the big cathedrals, the stone roads and all that shit. That came from that whole side.
And there's just like a couple
It's
indigenous
called,
guys there. They're like, our people were rich before Apodaca showed up and raped us.
and I'm like taking pictures in front of the sign, like. Hey, my bad, player, but hold on, let me get this. My bad, dog, but let me snap this real quick.
Yeah. You're Mexican?
Yeah, half my dad's side.
That's right.
You can't tell until you
Spanish
measure him.
Mexican.
No, you can't tell.
You hold him down and measure him though. You're like,
Can't tell until you see me work.
yeah, dude. He's a third overtime kind of guy.
He's doing all that while
Usually
drunk.
they have red hair if they're white, I feel.
The Canelos, yeah.
Whoa, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
This
you
is
think?
different.
My mom's white. This is the power of white genetics.
Okay, they overtake the other.
You know, there's a genetic link between Mexico and China, and it's not just fentanyl. You know what it is? Germans. Them Nazi bastards.
What was it?
Mexico
1934. The Germans came to Mexico, and they were.
Way before that, brother. You guys had a Habsburg emperor, Maximilian.
I was just talking with a friend of the show, Kurt Steinmuller, known Nazi.
Known
friend of the show.
Yeah.
Well,
Known
first of all,
rat
friend
line-
of the show has been used as a riff.
This
that's
one has-
ironic first, and this one seems sincere.
We tried to obfuscate it. That's the joke.
Yeah.
You fucking
We were just
asshole.
talking about this. That Mexico was the first one to denounce. Was one of the first NATO countries to denounce the Nazi movement. I think.
NATO happened after the Nazis, so there's
I'm
no.
talking out of my
Yeah,
ass.
that's a retarded thing to say.
Wait.
The NATO alliance was formed after we.
NATO was one of the guy's nicknames, I think. It's like. It's like
He's like,
Juan,
"Órale,
Juan
fool."
NATO.
Garcia. Garcia. Hey, fool, I think they're doing something to those Jews in Alemania. It's fucked up over there, bro.
Nah, man, I don't fuck with that shit, dog.
I heard
You can do every accent.
I heard they're sock checking them over there.
Yeah, they call it a dirndl or something, man.
They
That
got-
shit's
yeah.
high.
They got a pile of shoes, but I'm like, where's the socks? It's my character guy.
It's fucking crazy.
Hispanic foo at the Holocaust Museum for the first time.
Yeah.
Hey, where the fuck are the socks though? They didn't burn them with the socks on.
I feel like they're lying to us, man.
That's fucking nylon. It sticks.
You're fucking. I don't know what you are. Both of you, honestly.
Me? People mostly assume I'm a gypsy.
Yeah.
But my blood is a little Jewish. Not a lot, just enough to give me the cool butthole, stomach, and ear diseases.
Right.
But
Are you a sick man?
hell yeah.
Yeah, your back is sick. I didn't
Sick
know.
as
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm ill. I'm
nasty.
always ill.
Really?
I got bad back spasms. I got ulcers and a lot of diarrhea. Maybe IBS. I'm not sure.
Diarrhea is a fucking thing that spans across all comics, I feel, regardless of race.
I don't
And they
know.
all get it. They all come to it a different
Yeah.
way. That's what's cool.
I don't know a single comic man or woman who shits solid.
Me
shit's
neither.
normal. My buddy Grady, he does a good job because he takes in a lot of fiber and he mostly just eats boiled meat.
But is he?
Like boiled.
It's the cheapest way. He's like super cheap. He makes all his money from donating plasma.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Buddy Grady.
Generally, one of the funniest comics I've ever met in my life.
Okay.
Bobby Lee, he opened for Bobby Lee one time, and Bobby told him, he goes, most of my openers I fire, but like you're pretty good. And he had no ambition whatsoever for years. But
That's the way it goes.
he's gotten around to it. But yeah, boiled chicken, loves it.
Jesus.
Yeah, you got peasant DNA.
How's your stool, Channing?
It's wet. That doesn't make any sense, though, because you still have to heat up the water.
Of course, you heat up the water.
You just drop the chicken and let it boil? What's the logic, though? Other than, like, pan frying
he
the
hates
chicken?
seasoning. That's how racist he is. That way you don't have to season it at all. You can just have that nice
Damn.
I heard a
raw
story.
chicken experience.
That's brilliant.
I had a story recently from Nick about you arguing against Cole Klayman.
Yes.
And Cole Klayman, if you know Cole Klayman, you know that he never puts up the white flag in an argument.
Basically never. No.
He never admits defeat. But he was going about Israel-Palestine against you, and you were citing specific reasons why he was wrong. Like you could historically cite what happened that night or whatever.
Yes.
And then finally, Cole Klayman just goes, you know what? Thank you. I'm glad I'm arguing against you because it shows me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to learn more what I'm talking about. And until then, I won't be able to beat you in this argument. But when I do, I'm going to beat you. And I was like, and then everyone was like, for Cole Klayman, that is a white flag. That is a surrender.
I think I've contributed more growth to his life than anyone besides his father.
I've tried my best with him too.
Because I realize me and Cole have the same DNA of like we'll argue
To the fucking
things we don't
annihilation.
believe. Like
Yes,
people will be like, "I'll
just
kill
for
you
the
if you don't
sake of
shut
it.
up." And you're
Yeah.
like, "No, honestly, Dido was a great band." Like, we'll just say shit that we don't believe in because we're like, no, I want to argue. It's not even about respect for the other. Sometimes it'll be with someone we really respect. Sometimes it's a lack of respect thing. But often it's just like, no, this is the only way to keep my brain fully focused. It's it's staking a claim that I'm like, I'm not even sure if I believe in this, but let's see if I can freestyle this.
Yeah. Let me embody this completely.
I do think that eventually millions of people will be listening to Cole, for better or worse. It will be a phenomenon that manifests. And so I just want to, because he has a great memory, I just want to get like the right facts in him. And I'm like, you come to whatever conclusions you want. I'm not trying to manipulate you. I do want you just to, because I can't unlearn facts. I can unlearn important things like about my wife's opinions or things that I should remember. But like when the Sinai War happened and when it was annexed by Egypt, never. That's burned into, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's a helicopter right the fuck above.
It happens all the time.
It happened, yeah. Dude,
Maybe it doesn't happen in the valley that much, but it happens in fucking LA.
That shit was like
twice
10
a
feet
day.
away.
Dude, that shakes my house all the time.
Oh,
Me
that's-
too.
I mean, but
It's fucking
to be
so
fair,
annoying.
right
I was
before-
going mid breakup.
Right
In this
before,
neighborhood?
I'll say this: right before I got here, I did just cut off my ankle monitor, so it might be my fault. Have you ever been around when someone does that?
No.
Oh, dude.
I don't know if I've ever seen an ankle monitor in person.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I seen a bitch with two
I
ankle.
did see a guy with a GoPro down there. I thought he was just breakdancing.
I've seen a bitch one time with two ankle monitors, like one on each leg.
For what?
That's what I asked.
Two
I was
different
like,
fucking
I was like,
crimes.
bitch, what did you do?
Double homicide.
She goes, this first one was in one county and this other one. And I didn't understand it first. I was like, so you got to straddle both counties at the same time? Like, what the fuck are you talking? No. I can be in both counties. Like,
That's hilarious.
but she like,
That's crazy.
so she like kidnapped someone for the first charge. Yeah, it was like holding
Was she
someone against their
Latina?
will.
What was her race?
I'm not gonna say. But then the second charge was just like fucking up and getting drunk while on pre-court probation or whatever in a different county. So I don't remember. Maybe I'm messing the story up, but yeah, an ankle monitor on each leg.
Wow.
And I've been in a trap house one time where a guy shows up and he's like, dude, I just cut my shit fresh off. And they're like, where? He's like, right here in the driveway. And they're like, man, go around the corner before you do some shit like that. We are selling drugs in here. What the fuck? Like, he thought he was like the life of the. He's like, bro, we're gonna party till they get.
What do you
like,
have to cut it off with?
a scissor?
Just regular scissors? Like it's
nothing,
not.
and then it doesn't.
Some people have like a real thick one or whatever, and you got to use like a.
They're extra bad guys.
Yeah. They're Arkham level bad guys.
I just
Yes,
I never
exactly. Like Shutter
understood.
Island patients have to fucking use them.
If you meet someone that's got an ankle monitor, like they're dangerous enough to be in jail.
Sure.
But the judge,
Really?
the judge has basically said like, nah, we just need to know where you are.
They have enough money.
Because you're not free. You know what I mean? Like you're not just out moving like you want
It's
to.
the fucking Uncle Juniors of the world.
It's what it usually is. It's your
Uncle Junior.
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Oh, I've never
yeah.
seen it. I have an Uncle Junior.
It's for house arrest, pre-trial probation, right? So you're out on bail or bond, but they're like, we don't want you to leave the county. We know you're like a flight risk, so they wear this fucking ankle monitor. And often for people that get caught doing like alcohol crimes. So if you're like drunk driving or like beating a child drunk or whatever,
Damn.
you get a type of ankle monitor that like tests your sweat.
Jesus.
So you can't even, that's why people cut them off sometimes. They're like, man, I went 6 months. I know I'm going to get it taken off next month, but it's fine as shit. Walked through. I want to party. Just bust it out. Go straight to jail. But I'm telling you, those 40 minutes before the laws show up is the best time of anyone's life. Like that is the life of the party.
What do? They just track down where that ankle monitor is at?
Yeah, they just show up and beat the shit out of you and take you to jail. Because they're like, he's fucking dangerous. He's trying to get, he's trying to.
They know when it turned off, when they cut it off.
There's some wire in there.
It cuts a signal. Yeah. Damn, that's brilliant.
And
Sorry, I'm yawning.
It makes the cops show up so fast. Like if I call the police right now and they're like, Osama's here, he's raping and killing. Like they get here in like 3 business days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like you bust that fucking ankle monitor.
I had to call a 5150 on a friend of ours who had a fucking practically had a gun in his mouth, and they were like,
forever. Yeah.
We couldn't find him.
Should put a fucking ankle monitor.
Yeah.
You're like, he's not dead. Yeah, we'll solve it when it's a suicide.
Jesus Christ.
We'll clear it from our homicide database. Anyway, we need a sponsor. We haven't had one in a while since.
We do need a new sponsor.
What was your last sponsor?
Well, Fiji sent us a bunch of cease and desist because apparently they were like, one, we never asked you to sponsor us, and you kept saying that our water was thick like spit. But it's true, isn't it?
It's thick
It's got
water.
silica in it, bro. It tastes like.
It's like those people who have trouble, like, you know how you have to add that thicket shit, like you have trouble drinking?
Right.
You ever seen
You
the
gotta
bowl?
add like potato starch to it.
You ever seen the bowl of water after your dog drinks from it? It's got that.
That's what Fiji water
That
is.
Fiji
Yeah, it's
consistency.
artisan.
Right.
And the other reason is because Fiji insisted that we do all the ad reads in a Fijian accent, and they wouldn't.
And we couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, you
We can
wouldn't-
do every accent.
This guy can do
on the
every
face
I
accent.
can do
Yeah,
nearly
yeah.
every accent, but they wouldn't tell us what it sounded like. Or they're like, you can't look it up. You just gotta vibe it out.
We had to close our eyes and go, what would a black guy in New Zealand sound like?
Yeah, crocky.
And so every ad was just like, hand it over. And they were like, we can't have that.
Fiji, when it's right, it's right.
That is so funny.
Fiji, it's got an apostrophe now.
I said it on one podcast. I was like, it's rebranded as an ethnic water. It's for Indian people. It's an acronym for Indians, just Indians. It's like FUBU, but for water.
Yeah, we had them, and then we had Bandit
We had
wallets.
bandit wallets. Yeah,
Do you want one?
Sure.
Do you need trash?
apparently Brian got mad.
Are you looking for something to throw away later?
Yeah.
Hey man, why not?
Are you looking for something
Let me
that
get you one.
purports to?
So this was an actual
This
sponsor.
was an actual
This
sponsor.
is an actual sponsor, and apparently the version that we have,
Bandit wallets.
Yeah. It's started by Ryan Nesson, former roast battle champion of the world. No joke.
I believe you.
Apparently the models we have are like either prototypes or we're doing something fucking stupid. Because Ryan looked at our copy and was like, "You guys are idiots. You're doing it wrong." But it's a
Yeah,
type.
you can have that. I'll just go back to using toilet paper.
It's like a type of Ridge wallet knockoff, I guess. It's like
it looks cool.
it's like when you're born with a ridge on your nose wallet, like a fetal alcohol birth.
Yeah, that's for people whose eyes are 4 inches apart.
Yeah,
I will say the branding is nice.
the branding is beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you want Ridge wallet look but not quality?
yeah.
Are you looking to make your money covered in cheap plastic?
Are you looking for Ridge wallet quality but bridge loan authenticity?
Credit cards push to make. Does this fuck up your credit cards or phone at all?
Sure does.
Yes, it sure does.
Yeah,
That's our guarantee. That's the Bandit LA wallet guarantee. You're going to lose money. It's going to fuck your phone up. It's going to... You can't fit a condom in that thing, so you're never going to get laid.
You're never gonna get pussy again.
Ring on your phone or phone.
Bandit for the sexless man. Give me a. Let me see this. So apparently we were using it
Otherwise, I
wrong.
would use it. The branding is great.
No, see, this is better than the other.
Yeah, that looks great.
So it's a wallet. It goes on the back of your phone.
That way you can lose all your shit at once.
And that way, if anyone, it's like hand over all your shit. You don't have to search in both your pockets. You can just
Right.
run
Yeah.
your shit.
It's
all
literally
at
it's
once.
time efficient. You can go, oh God, take this one thing, and then
Yeah.
you can get on about your day.
And you can put your credit cards in here, your AAA cards, which are important if you especially don't have a car.
Yeah.
Because when your friend, if you're getting a ride from your bitch ass friend and then his tire goes flat, you could be like, we can use my dad's AAA. That's clutch. So the Bandit wallet's got this little lever here. and you fucking jack your shit off like that, it comes out. If you
That
want,
way you can fit your KKK membership card right up front.
right up front, right where you're like, oh shit, are those handmade robes?
Damn.
I got to tell Skylar Higley, who's a very funny comedian. He does a bit about how like the Klan must have like, you know, done their own robes or whatever because no one's like making them. I'm like, actually, it's even dumber than that. There was one company making them, and when you joined the Klan would make you buy them from that one, their only distributor. So the Klan was kind
Is that a tax write-off
it was,
for work
no, it's just
purposes?
a pyramid scheme. It was, it was Amway for hating.
Who was making them?
I don't know. It's just some Klan subsidiary. Some like, you know what I mean? Some lady that was like, I just make it for those fellas.
It's so funny to picture just like a warehouse filled with Mexican immigrants. The seams are flawless.
Yeah.
The people can't stand them, but
Can't stand them.
Let me see.
but they're stitching.
So this actually will fuck up my phone.
Yeah.
No. Maybe it will.
I mean, it's definitely going to fall off.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
I
I actually did genuinely try it for like half a week, and I was like, this thing fucking sucks.
You didn't take that sticker.
No, I didn't.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
This sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan claims it was because we didn't use the sticker.
Oh, no, the sticker was getting in the way of my fucking magnetizing.
Ryan also claims you're not 5'6". He says you're 5'4", and you're just kind of lying about it.
Yeah? That's because his eyes are halfway upside down. The fucking droop. He looks like Snoopy.
Who is this Ryan?
He doesn't claim this. I was just showing you if I could piss Channing off and get some good material. Ryan also claims your dick doesn't work. He says he's seen you try to get an erection and your penis saw its own shadow.
Well, that's what happens when you're looking up.
Well, this has been the Gossip Hour with the haters.
Is that 1 hour? That is 1 hour.
It's 1 hour on
I'm
the
just
dot.
kidding, Ryan. I love you. I just hate your wallets.
I love Ryan.
And the way you
I love his
conduct business.
wallets. I love his business practices. And I love his business. and you know, I speak from the heart because I truly hate small businesses. A lot of American capitalists are like, well, big business is actually the problem. And little business, I think, is gayer than shit. I think if mom and pop businesses, if they could become Palantir, they would. Honestly,
Of course.
any
Yeah,
little
it's like,
business.
what's their goal?
Yeah. They're like, well, I know we
Is it to
sell.
stay struggling forever?
Yeah, exactly. I know
Is it
we
to always have a spatula connected to your bathroom key? No. You're trying to work your way up to a code.
Yeah, you're trying to work your way up to know the way you get a code on your bathroom is to not have a moral code anymore. It's to abandon the one you grew up with and go, well, our business is rape now. That's why Lockheed Martin is so cool because they're like, well, you know, yeah, technically your parents' 401k is tied up in that shit, but also we kill a different person every day, and there's not even any evidence they were alive. We blow them to smithereens.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A wonderful endorsement.
That's a 360.
Lockheed
That's
Martin.
a full circle on stealth.
if we could get Lockheed Martin, this is the problem: is that I
don't know if we can get Lockheed Martin, but we might be able to get Skunk Works.
the CIA part of the
Yeah.
program. That would be great to be sponsored by a CIA black operation.
It would be super sick to be the first podcast sponsored by like a Palantir or like
Yeah,
Raytheon.
yeah.
Because everybody would think it was just a joke. We're like, no, weapons manufacturers. They like racist
DOD.
accents.
Well, I've been telling people, I'm like, look, if we can't
They
make,
really hate.
Wayne Gretzky.
we can't make like Raytheon and Lockheed Martin better, can we make them black-owned businesses? Can we make them like Lockheed Martin
Right.
and Lil Ray Ray? You know, how's it going? How you doing? My name Lockheed. Yeah, I do.
Lockheed
I do defense in Colorado, and then my cousin Raytheon, you know, Lil Ray Ray, he does guns
we
in the
call
Middle East.
Yeah, I'm security, just running a family.
Yeah, man, just keeping your shit secure. What's up? Who you need us to run up on?
Yeah.
Who's pissing you off this week? Pakistan? Just like the locking mechanism of a homing device.
Lockheed Martin was sentenced to 25 to life shoplifting. That's been the Haters Pod. Check out Roast Battle, and we love you. Patreon coming soon. if ever.
Dante, you want to plug anything? For 35
I'm
people?
hosting the Ice House house show on August 22nd.
Hey, that's a cool
There
one.
we go. This will be out by then.
Check out it. He has a running monthly show, I believe, at the Ice House. Or
Yeah, but this is separate.
this is separate from that. But Dante's always
Radu did
hosted
close out that
Rado?
show. Radu Bondar did close out that show, and it was very
was
historic because he didn't do his act.
I didn't do my act. I brought all the people
He
on
brought
stage.
up every single comic on the lineup.
and freewheeling
riffed
was
with them.
born that night.
Yes, it was, and it never touched that night.
This was recently?
No, this was a year or two ago. But
Probably a year ago.
it was a funny night because I'd been complaining all week of how barely I get booked in LA, and then
You got 2 Ice House spots.
that night I had like a comedy jamwich on one side of town,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
a
was
great
closing
show,
out
by
the
the way.
Ice House on the other side of town. And I decided to bring my wife with me. I was like, "Hey, let me show off to
Yes.
And we just got in a fight on the way in between the
Fuck.
shows, and she didn't.
Maybe I'll get my ass spit on if she likes what I do.
And so
One can hope.
she sat in the car for the whole Ice House set and just felt like fell asleep
Fuck.
or whatever. And it was like a night where everyone's like, "Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before!" Like you guys were like in unison, just 2 comics.
This is my show?
Yeah, it's that show. And my wife is just like, "I just remember that the night you were being fucking annoying."
Yeah, it's so annoying. Isn't
Damn,
that-
you probably
her-
got back in the car like on a serious high.
On the biggest high of all time.
Fuck,
She's
and
like,
she
"You
just
done with your
killed
gay
it.
little shit?"
Oh
Like,
my God.
She was like, I just want to listen to Melissa Etheridge on the ride home.
what'd you do in there? African accents again? Shut up.
But you didn't.
Not that time, no. That's when I met young phenom, young upstart Carlos Cruz.
Speaking of which, before we head out, can you do your best Urdu for us?
Urdu?
Yeah.
You know, Urdu is just Hindi. It's the same language they speak in India.
But with clicks?
No, it's the same language. Pakistan and India have the same language, different alphabets. One is Arabic, which is Urdu. They use like the same alphabet as the Arabs.
Wait, I was thinking of a different language.
What were you thinking of?
Like is Urdu what they speak in Pakistan?
Pakistan, yeah.
Oh, I was wrong.
Wow.
Yeah. And it'll always be northern India to me. I don't recognize the partition.
Paint me silly. I was wrong.
I was just telling him in the car, I was like, it's one of the problems I have with American racists is that like a European racist knows all the ways to be racist about something and all the facts. And an American guy's just suspicious that you know facts. Like, well, you know what they speak.
Well, we know facts about people from other states
How
because
could-
they might
yeah.
as well be in another country.
They might as well be in another country, them damn Louisianans.
Yeah.
How the hell can you tell Pashto and Arab apart? They get suspicious.
Yeah. He told me he wasn't Muslim, he was Sikh.
I'm sick.
I'm Sikh of him too. I'm Sikh too, Ahmed. Sick of seeing you, your brother.
That was the first racist joke. I got sent to West Texas for rehab for a year. Yeah.
Get me out of here.
We'll close on this. I got sent to Texas, West Texas. I grew up in Texas. I got sent to like the middle of nowhere for rehab for a year.
Damn, I didn't know you do that.
And everyone there was like not just casually racist, like professionally racist. And
White guys?
yeah, but even like the Hispanics and Native American people who also lived it, like they were just as racist as any white guy. They were just like all king of the hill coded. And one guy asked me, I was like 15 at the time. He's like, you know what the best kind of gun is? I was like, no. He's like, a gun for shooting cans. I was like, cans? He goes, you know, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Africans.
I mean,
a rat dude
it
joke.
is. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
The worst racist street joke. I was like,
Yeah.
that'll be burned in my memory forever.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah. This was like week 1. He told me this joke.
Old guy?
Wow.
Not that old. No, he was maybe 29
9,
at the
10.
time. Old for redneck, you know.
Yeah.
This is the same week. My first week in rehab, 8 days actually. I held my shit in. I refused to shit because I on the way to rehab, the transporters told me I'd be there for 6 weeks, and I was like, damn, 6 weeks, I'll kill myself. And then I get to rehab, and they're like, it's an 18-month average program. Like sometimes people get out of here in a year.
How long were you there?
A year, a calendar year, 12 months. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I think I could just kill myself. But they take your belts and stuff away, you know? So you're like, I'll do this the old fashioned way. I'll poison pill. And so I just didn't shit, you know,
Damn.
and the first 4 days are not that big of a deal, you know? And
Wait,
then
how does you not shitting relate to you not wanting to be there?
I thought I was going to like blow up my colon and then it would send me to the hospital and recover in the hospital and break out of there. Mm-hmm. That was my big plan.
Hey, it makes sense to me.
And I figured if you blow up your colon,
You're gonna Augustus Gloop yourself, conflate yourself filled with shit.
Yeah.
That is the fucking idea of a drug addicted teenager.
Yeah.
it was flawless, right? So like by day 5, like it's just around the clock. You're just holding in your poop so you don't move yourself.
I'm gonna pop any day now.
Day 6 and 7, you're not sleeping. You're just like around the clock holding your shit in and sweating. And
Were you actually struggling to hold your shit?
Yeah. It was bad. And day 6 or 7, I'm like, I'm realizing.
What's this guy's deal, man? He's getting more and more fucked up.
I'm realizing I don't have like the mental for I'm at lunch. I'm just like, and everyone's like, he's detoxing bad. He's coming off that powder. Look at it. And I remember asking a much older staff member, this guy Dan, I was like, suppose one of the new people here like didn't want to shit. And he goes, how do you mean? He goes, like it's like some weird act of defiance. They were just like holding their shit and being like, I'm not going to shit till some medical. He goes, yeah, that happens from time to time. It's pretty bad. We got to put these gloves on. Another staff member like holds your legs up and restrains you. And then I got to go in, put my fingers 2 inches in, 1 inch down. And it makes you like release everything from 2 weeks out. It's called fecal finger. And I was like, before he was even done telling the story, I was like in the bathroom shitting.
I'm cooked.
I was like,
fecal finger.
This guy knows. This has been done before.
Because he just like is just describing technical specs. You go, that's the problem. It's 2 fingers. You're going in like this, down.
What's incredible is that it's happened enough times that they now have a procedure.
remember
And he's
for
like,
it.
you gotta get out of the way because it's gonna shoot 2 weeks worth of bowel right at you. And like, I was like horrified. And okay, so cut to
How
like
fucking retarded are drug addicts? They're like, here's how I'm gonna get out of here.
Let's just
I'm not
listen.
gonna shit till I pop.
Yeah.
just listen. So then a year later, right? Like when I'm about to graduate the program, I was like, Dan, can you believe?
Graduate.
Yeah. I was like, Dan, can you believe how far I've come? Like I'm getting out of here successfully and like been sober
Believe
for
how
a
far
year.
you come. I was trying to see how far you'd shit.
And I was like, my first 2 weeks here, you almost had to fecal finger me. And he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, the fecal finger, when a guy doesn't want to shit and you gotta like, and he's like, I have no idea what you're saying. He just made all that shit up.
I knew that's where it was going.
No way.
Yeah. He was like, I have no idea what the fuck. What are you talking about, you disgusting pervert? What the fuck
You
are
almost had him.
Yeah. And I was like, you said all this to me.
Yeah.
He scared straight at you
He
with
just
shit.
clearly clocked that I was the one that wasn't shitting. And he was like, yeah, we would do the terrible stuff and hold you down.
We make you put your leg behind your ears, show it to the sun.
Yeah. That's where that term comes. We fucked the shit out of you. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Thank God. Peace out.
I hate you, bitch.